Parker vintage shorts, which I just put on the screen. So these are these ones. They have tons and tons and tons and tons of different colors. So all of those colors, though, still are low stock. So if you're interested, you still need to get them ASAP. But they have black, they have colors like this, they have a darker denim, they have a little bit more distressed, it seems like, sometimes a little bit less. So you can check all of those different ones out. I got black because I just think black is nice. I live in Austin, Texas, and it has been so humid. And so I think sometimes it's nice to be able to have this so your sweat is not showing through to everybody. I did want to show you, I think this is partially because they're black, but there's a little bit less obvious distress on this. So they have these tiny little parts, but overall, like, these seems a little bit less distressed than these. Very, very slightly though. Like, so I think that there's still that kind of perfect amount of distress to them. When you look at them, they have a really nice thicker fabric. There we go. Thicker fabric, but it's really soft actually. And you can just tell that it's good quality. When I wash these too, it's not like they changed size so significantly or they lost all their dye or anything like that, because I've already put these through multiple washes, both of them. And I actually love to kind of pair these the same way. I feel like with a bodysuit like this one, I'll pair it over with a blazer. You could still put this one with the heels or sneakers, honestly, anything that you liked. That's kind of the same thing. It really goes back to your confidence. You know, what makes you personally feel good? That is all that really matters, is how you feel. So I just wanted to say that, share that with y'all. Plus, I wanted to say too, these are not overly short, guys. So don't be scared by, like, I think that, you know, it looks a little bit different when you look at this, right? So let me just give you like almost an automatic comparison in the same place. So look at this. This is like a few inches. The difference mainly for me, which I don't have huge glutes, but like there's a little something to them. A little something, something. The main difference for me is that the booty, it doesn't show your butt though. Like, you know, when you're walking in certain shorts and your glutes are really freaking coming out and you're like, well, this is not what I was expecting. It's not like that at all, but it is just a little bit less coverage than you're going to see here, you know? So probably take off that extra inch. You can see how it's hugging just underneath your booty. You know what I mean? So that is the AGOLDE Parker Vintage high-rise shorts. Again, guys, these fit very, very true to size. So if you have any questions about them, let me know. DM me, message me. DM and message are the same thing. And I can always help you out with those. If I had to choose for my personal style, which this is completely personal, between the Riley and the Parker, I would choose the Riley. But I know most people would choose the Parker. So it's up to your personal preference. As I was saying, like, what I've been starting to find as I've gotten a little bit older, it's just that I feel the most confident when more of my body is covered. It doesn't mean that I don't like having times where it's not. I just find that sometimes it's easier and you can feel a little more confident when you're bringing even more with the outfit, or I don't know, maybe that doesn't make sense to everybody, but I feel like it's kind of a nice thing to do sometimes. So that's what I would say for that. How are we doing, everybody? I can't decide on my hair today, guys. I can't decide if I want it up or if I want it down. I think we're gonna put it up together. I also wanted to talk to you guys about liquid IV, but I'll wait until we're in here. Also, can we just talk about these? Does anyone else like these? I mean, I'm literally obsessed. Sorry, that's a tangent. Okay, let's move on to Girlfriend Collective. Oh, actually, let me just finish up really quick on AGOLDE, actually. I know I said this, but I just personally really, really feel that AGOLDE is worth it. I really grew up, when I grew up, I just never really, we didn't really have the ability to make more investment piece purchases. And it also just wasn't more of how my family looked at things. But as I've grown and started to make my own money, I really tried to change my mindset from buying, 10 of the Forever 21 fast fashion to buying one staple jean short or one staple bodysuit. And I think it really is worth it. I mean, I have worn an iteration of this exact outfit, I think 5, 6 times in the past like 3 weeks, 2 weeks. And I think that goes to show that I think a lot of the time we think that we feel confident when we match a trend, especially with TikTok and things. Trends are just cycling so quickly nowadays. But I also just want to encourage you that you can feel confident wearing whatever makes you feel good. And that may be something that's more like a staple piece, and you may repeat an outfit more often than not, right? And that's okay. It doesn't have to be constantly on trend. Sorry, that's all an aside. So before I go on my whole soapbox, let's move to the next one. So this is a Girlfriend Collective Tommy bra.